Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 12th episode of the Simply Mental podcast. As you are listening to this episode, I am currently in Pennsylvania competing for USA National Miss New York Teen, which is why we are talking about nerves today, because I am pretty nervous, but also very excited. So before we get started, I wanted to tell you about, a little bit about my journey with pageantry. So I first learned about pageantry when I was 9. I got an envelope in the mail inviting me to a National American Miss open call. And I went. I learned all about pageantry and the system. And I got to learn about National American Miss, and I was very excited and very open to trying pageantry. I never really thought about trying pageants before I got this envelope in the mail, but I tried my first pageant in 2018, and I had so much fun. So with National American Miss, there are 3 competitions that you compete in that are required to win the crown. So you have to compete in personal introduction, where you say a speech about yourself to the judges and the audience. Interview, where you privately talk to the judges about why you want to win. And formal wear, where you walk across the stage in a pretty dress with your escort of choice. And I tried my first pageant, and I didn't place at all. And I cried. I was very upset, but I had so much fun. I made new friends. I worked really hard, and I didn't know everything about pageantry, so I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I gained so much confidence from that, which is something that confidence is something I've always struggled with, and self-love. So pageantry is very dear to my heart. And then I went back the next year, and I placed top. So I also competed in an optional competition, actress, and I won. So we have to also write a thank you note for our sponsors, and I won an award for that. I won Best Thank You Note, and I won first runner-up in actress, and then I placed top 10. I got a ticket to nationals. I didn't go to nationals, but I got the ticket to nationals, and it was overall a really amazing and incredible experience. I was 10, and it was so much fun. And then, so that was 2019, and then COVID hit. So I had to take a break. My best friend competed in NAMM so 2019 is when I met my best friend, and she competed in the pageant during COVID because they had an option of online, or you could wait till the next year and do it in person. So I waited, and she competed, and she actually won. So that was pretty amazing for her. And then I wasn't able to compete, and I was very down. I was very upset about it. And so the next year, 2021, I went back. I would have been 12, and I competed again. And this time, I won Best Thank You Note again. This time I competed in actress and casual wear. I did not place in either, I believe. And I did not place at all. So that was a bit of a setback. And so I took 3 years off for dance and competition, and here we are again, and I am going to be competing in USA National Miss this time, which is a new pageant system, and They have different required competitions. So they have evening gown, which is the same as formal wear, interview, which is the same, except for National American Miss, you interview round robin, and for USA National Miss, I will be interviewing panel. And then fun fashion, where it's basically runway, or I call it, like, me and my coach, we call it like the smiley runway. So that's pretty exciting. And I've never competed in this system before, but my coach, so she is one of my friends that I actually met through NAM, and she has been coaching me because she has her own coach, but she's been helping me a lot. I'm so grateful for her. And she's actually currently the USA National Miss New York Junior Teen. So that's pretty amazing. I will see her soon. I'm so excited because I haven't seen her in 3 years. But it's going to be great. So that's my journey with pageantry. And so I have not won yet, but it has been such a huge and important dream of mine to actually become a queen. So I'm so excited. So let's actually get started now. So we're talking about nerves today. So nerves usually come from passion. So like I said, it has been a dream of mine since I was 9 to become a queen. And I'm pretty nervous about this pageant because I wouldn't say I'm rusty, but I haven't done pageants since 2021 and it is 2024. So it's a little nerve-wracking, and it's a new system too, so I don't know fully what I'm getting myself into, but I have practiced a bunch. I have talked with my friend about everything that I need to know. So I feel pretty prepared. And for this pageant, I'm going to be also competing in 3 optionals. 2 of them are online and 1 is in person. So the 2 online, one is called Inspire, where I enter my community service hours into a log, and I have the opportunity to win a scholarship and the opportunity to represent Legacy of Change for 2025. So that's absolutely incredible. And then the second one is, it's an achievement scrapbook. So my community service, all the community service that I've done, and my education, like school awards. So that's pretty cool. And then the third one I will be doing is a live photo shoot. I am so excited because I love getting pictures taken, and they'll be professional, so it'll be fun. It'll be cool. So I'm pretty nervous about everything, but I just have to remember that I'm going to do my best, and my best is all that I can do. So when you get nervous, don't let your nerves get in the way of enjoying the thing that you're doing or trying something new. Because at the end of the day, everything that I work towards is simply for enjoyment. And I think it should be that way for everybody. I do pageants because I enjoy them. I dance because I enjoy dancing. I snowboard because I enjoy snowboarding. And we all start somewhere because we enjoy doing the thing. We all have dreams and goals because we enjoy the thing that we're doing. So don't let the nerves get in the way of enjoying whatever the thing is that you're going to be doing, because then it's just not going to be fun. And if you do end up achieving your goal, it won't feel as well deserved. And also, don't let nerves get in the way of trying something new, because if you do, you will never know if that could be something that you could become very passionate about. That could be something that you will love, and it could become like your new thing. But if you let your nerves get in the way of doing it, you'll never know what you're missing out on. So the next thing is work hard and God will reward. So if you work hard for everything that you work towards, then you will be rewarded. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how long it's taken or anything. You will simply be rewarded for your hard work. That reward may just be a confidence boost. But at the end of the day, sometimes those rewards can be so much more meaningful than the rewards of actually winning or of achieving the goal that you've been working towards, because you will gain perspective and experience. And so, as my grandpa always says, you will never lose. You either win or learn. So you will learn from your experience. If that could be something that you gain, is the learning experience from your hard work. And God's plan is what is truly important. You may have a plan for your life, but if that's not God's plan, then your plan is not going to happen. God's plan will. And you just have to trust in God and trust that He knows what's best for you, and that you just have to trust God. And I'm not saying like, oh, if this is meant to happen and God wants this to happen to me, I don't have to work for it. You still have to work for the things that you want, but if you work hard for the things that you want, God's plan will follow, and God's plan will prove to you that this is what's meant to happen for you. And so that's the next thing. If this is what's meant to happen for you, it will happen. God did not put a dream in your head and in your heart that He didn't believe that you could accomplish. If God thought that you couldn't accomplish something, He wouldn't have even made that a thought in your head. So just remember to continue to work hard for the things that we want, and you will be rewarded. And it may not be at the time you want, but God knows what's best for you, and His timing is never wrong. His timing is always perfect. So just remember that things will happen for you when it's the right time. So the quote for today is, anything is possible if you've got enough nerve. And this quote is unknown, but just remember that you can achieve anything that you want if you work hard enough towards it, and if you've got enough nerve. So thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode. I will make sure for next week to let you all know how it went, and I will see you next time. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of the Simply Mental Podcast. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe so that you can see more. And I will see you for the next episode.